Hi, this is Max Williams with United Real Estate, and today I'm in Chesterfield County. More specifically, I am off of the Hall Street Road corridor, and today we're going to take a look at a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath home. This home is located here at the end of a cul-de-sac, and I'm a big fan of cul-de-sacs for a couple of reasons. Number one is you don't have a whole lot of traffic going in front of your home. Number two is you typically get a nice big wide backyard. And that's definitely the case here on this home. This home is unique for a couple reasons. Number one is we've got wood shaker on the shingles. They are actually made of wood. We don't see this a whole lot. There is a subdivision or two in the West End, and it was kind of controversial years ago because when the developer and the builder put the homes in place, they like the look of the wood shaker. However, they weren't the ones that have to maintain those roofs when they start having issues and need to be replaced. So it's definitely not a building material that we use much today. These definitely need to be replaced on this home. Here in the family room, we've got wood burning fireplace right there, and a tray ceiling as well with crown molding. I wanted to talk a little bit today about the home buying process and first steps. I often get a phone call and individuals will say, hey, I'm thinking about buying a house. What do I do first? And that's a great question. The first step, of course, is to call Max. You want to make sure you give me a call. Let me know what your plans are. Everyone's situation is a little bit different, and I'll listen, kind of ask a few questions. And then I'll typically recommend that you talk to a good lender if you're going to be financing your purchase. The lender is going to take a look at several things. There's no cost or obligation for them to do so. However, it's a pretty in-depth process as far as what they're looking for. I once had a client say, Max, I talked to the lender and that process was more invasive than my last colonoscopy. And I just kind of had a blank stare on my face. I definitely can understand what he was talking about, but half the battle is just understanding that, yes, they're going to ask for a lot of documentation. And that's part of the process. It's nothing personal. Someone at that mortgage company has a responsibility to make sure that that loan meets all of the criteria that they're looking for. If they don't, that could simply be their job. We're talking hundreds of thousands of dollars in many cases, and they take that very, very seriously when it comes to making sure the documentation and all the guidelines are met. So the lender is going to look at you. They'll look at the credit, the income, and the debt, figure out what they can lend you. They'll share that with you. They'll also share with you if you're a candidate for any loan programs or 100% financing. I'm a big proponent in only working with lenders that know those programs inside and out. Because if you don't work with someone that knows them inside and out, you're potentially leaving money on the table. Max doesn't like to leave money on the table for his clients whatsoever. They're going to look at you, hopefully issue a pre-qualification letter. That pre-qualification letter is necessary in order to look at homes in person or even make an offer. Every seller is going to ask and wants to make sure that you are qualified as a buyer. That pre-qualification letter illustrates that. Once we have that in place, I always recommend that my buyers go through the home buyer education program that's offered throughout Central Virginia several times a month. The program is free and it can also be done online. However, it's really good to go in person because you get to interact with real estate professionals that are related to the transaction, such as a home inspector, title company, or settlement agent and lender. You can ask them all types of questions. They can share with you exactly how the process works in depth. Of course, if someone isn't able to go through that process or doesn't want to go through that process, I'm still able to bring them up to speed and also share with them everything they need to know. I'm also actually an instructor for that program here in Virginia. Okay, beautiful. We got 2 shower heads in place. We won't have to worry about that in this home. Okay, once someone has gone through that education process and they're ready, we then go shopping. From there, we actually locate a home that meets their needs. We subsequently put in offers. Once our offer is accepted, your time to close is typically about 5 weeks. So it does not take a long period of time from the time a home is identified and put under contract to the time you actually get the keys and move in. We never ever rush someone to make a decision. However, if you know what you're looking for, you typically will know when you found it and are able to move forward quickly. That's part of the process of making sure that you get a good deal and don't miss out. If the market is very competitive, it's not unusual for the really good deals to have 2 or 3 or more offers. So you gotta know what you want and move accordingly in a very strong market. Okay, we have covered 3 bedrooms. This is the 4th. Here we are over the garage here. And typically this is a generous size room. And a lot of people will use this as kind of like an upstairs family room or an office, just depending on their needs. Okay, I've enjoyed bringing this house to you. If you or someone you know is interested in starting the process or just simply has real estate questions, it'd be my honor to help in that process. I'd be happy to answer the phone and help any way I can. Please don't send me an email or text message because I'd much rather talk with you in person. Max Williams, 402-7788. I can be reached on Facebook, Richmond Area Foreclosures, on YouTube, under my name, Max Williams Realtor. Thanks so much for taking the tour. Have a great day.